A new client for you.
Okay.
Her name is Esther. She's a 68-year-old woman
Okay.
Who was admitted to the hospital for vertebral compression fractures.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that it looks like she tripped over a rug at home. It's also shown that she's diagnosed with osteoporosis.
Okay.
And she had a left hip ORIF last year.
All right.
She currently lives in a single-story home through the assistance of her daughter, her son-in-law, and grandchildren.
Okay.
And she's also using a walker. So for today, I really want you to focus on pain management for her.
Okay.
And whatever you know to help her, just go ahead and do so.
Okay, so I'll run through the COPM with her, kind of find what's important to her, but I'll definitely place an emphasis on the pain management and educate her on what movements not to do and how we can properly do things so she doesn't feel any pain throughout her daily activities.
Okay, sounds great.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi Esther, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name is Jeff and I'll be your occupational therapist today. I heard you need some help with lower body dressing due to your compression fracture.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just place some of this stuff down. And if you could just scoot towards the edge of the bed for me. Okay, so the key for lower body dressing with your compression fracture is we want to avoid any kind of unnecessary movement. So we don't want to be bending side to side or over, right? So first I'm going to have you scoot forward so your feet are supported on the ground. And so what's that's going to do is it's going to help add support for your back so you're not using all your back muscles to support, okay?
Okay.
All right, so pretty straightforward with the pants. You're going to dress as you normally would, but we're just going to try to avoid bending over, okay? So any unnecessary bending movements, we'll just take that out, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead. Good. It could be a little tricky sometimes.
It is.
And any pain at all?
No pain.
Okay. So just let me know if you're feeling any pain, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Good. And a trick you could do sometimes for dressing is maybe like the day before you want to gather all your clothing. So that way the next morning we're not like rushing around trying to get all your clothes and you don't have to do too many unnecessary movements. So it's good for pain management. It's also good for like energy conservation. Okay.
Okay.
So next I'm going to show you how to put on the sock. Have you ever used a sock aid before?
No, I haven't.
Alright, it's really easy. Okay, so using the sock aid, we're going to roll the sock all the way on here. Okay, and then once it's all the way on, you're going to hold both sides, and we're just going to drop it to the ground. Okay? And then you're just going to slip your foot through, and then pull it all the way up. Okay?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to take this off for you. Okay.
Thank you. I'm struggling with this already.
It can be a little tough sometimes. Good. Make sure to hold both sides. Just drop it. Nice. And I'm actually going to show you how to also take off your sock using a reacher. Have you ever used a reacher before?
No, I haven't.
No. Okay. So it's pretty easy and straightforward. Actually, all you're going to do, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate over here. You just kind of finagle it and kind of get it in there and then just pull it downward. Okay.
Okay. So this is going to help me.
Yeah, that way you don't have to bend over. Nice. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Mhm.
Jeff.
You're welcome. Okay, Esther, so we're going to head over here to the toilet, and then I'm going to give you a couple tips some things that you can add at home to help you with your toileting.
Okay.
So over here we have a raised commode, and then what the raised commode is going to do is it's going to help you put less pressure on your back when you're getting up off the toilet seat. And then if you notice, there's 2 armrests on both sides, and that's going to help push yourself up. Okay, so we want to take as much stress off your lower back as possible. So we're going to sit down on the toilet, and that way you can kind of get a feel for it. Okay?
Oh, sounds good.
And then you're going to back up towards the seat until it's right behind your legs. Okay. And then just keep one hand on the walker and then one hand towards the armrest. Or come down. Okay. And then that feels a little better.
Feels a lot better.
Good. Okay. And then other things you can add as well is the arm bar here that can add some extra assistance if you need help getting up. And then you also want to keep in mind where you're placing your toilet paper. So if it's too low, you're going to have to bend over, and that's not good for your back. So we want it a little higher. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to help you up here. We'll be on our way.
Thank you.
So you're going to put one hand on your arm walker and then one hand on your armrest.
Okay.
And then just push the front. All right. So to recap today, we want to place an emphasis on pain management. So you want to incorporate the techniques and modifications that we learned today. We went through lower body dressing, so in that you want to really gather your clothing the night before. That way you're not rushing the next day, and that way when you're gathering your clothes the night before, you can take your time, and we don't have to make any unnecessary quick movements that you might make when you're in a hurry. Okay?
Okay.
And also with that, you can also implement energy conservation because you can take your time. Okay? And when we're talking about toileting, we incorporated the raised commode, which will put less stress on your lower back when you're getting up. And we also have the armrest there to help push yourself up. Okay?
Yes.
And then also remember the toilet paper. You want to place it on a little higher location so that way you're not bending over to reach for it. Okay?
Okay.
Number one thing, just always listen to your body. If you're in pain, don't push yourself. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Jeff. I'm really excited to use your tips.
You're
when I get
welcome.
home.